Hello and welcome to part 2 of my tutorial for Gravity. Here I'm going to show you how to play the verses, and I'm just going to play the verses and I'll show you what I do as I'm playing them. Alright, so the first thing to know about playing the verses in the song is that they only consist of 4 chords accompanied by one note played by the left hand. So your right hand is going to play 4 different chords and your left hand is going to play 4 different notes. The first chord your right hand is going to play is this chord right here. This is an A sharp, a G, and an E flat. A sharp, G, E flat. The first note your left hand is going to play is a D sharp. You're going to play these things, you're going to put them together by playing your right hand chord and your left hand note. Your right hand chord and your left hand note. So it's going to sound like... And you're going to do that 4 times. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. The second chord you're going to learn with your right hand, or you're going to play with your right hand, is this chord right here. It's a C, a G sharp, and an E flat. The only difference between your first 2 chords is you're going to move your finger from the A sharp to the C. So you're going from the first chord, E flat, G, A sharp, to E flat, G, C. So your first chord is E flat, G, A sharp, and you're moving to an E flat, G, C. And your left hand, your finger is going to move from the D sharp, down to the C. So you're going to play this chord exactly the same way you played the first one. Right hand note, or right hand chord, left hand note. Right hand chord, left hand note, etc. You're also going to play that 4 times. The third chord you're going to learn, or you're going to play, is this chord right here. This is an A sharp, a G, and a D. A sharp, G, D. And your left hand is going to move from the C up to the G. And you're going to play this the same way you play the first 2 chords. Also playing that 4 times. The final chord you're going to play with your right hand is this chord right here. It's an E flat, a G sharp, and a C. E flat, G sharp, C. And your left hand is going to move from the G up to the G sharp. And that's going to sound like this. You're also going to play that 4 times. So I'll just run through all the verses, or all the chords really quick. So if you've heard the song or you know how it goes, you know you're just going to play the verses until you transition into the chorus. And when you're transitioning into the chorus, well, I think I mentioned earlier that you keep cycling through these 4 chords, right? So when you're on the 4th chord, and you're transitioning to the 1st chord again in the cycle, what I like to do is I like to play this right here. And then go into the chorus. Now what I did there was I was playing the 1st chord. The only thing is I moved my index finger from the G up to the G sharp. So I went from playing an E flat, a G, and an A sharp to playing an E flat, a G sharp, and an A sharp. And I just basically tap that twice, and I go back to the 1st chord. Now, for the chorus, after you transition in, you're going to start out on your 4th chord. Your 4th chord. Then you're going to move to your 1st chord. Then your 2nd chord. fourth chord again. And you're just going to play your fourth chord a couple times. And you're going to start over. So you're going to go fourth chord, first chord, second chord, fourth chord. And you're just going to play fourth chord a few times again. And then you just start the verse over again with the whole 4-chord thing. Chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4, and you just play it through. So I'll play that whole thing so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to play through the first 4 chords once, because that's all you need to see really. Because it just repeats a few times in the song, but I'll show you all the different components. Just first chord, second chord, third chord, fourth chord, first chord, transition, so chorus comes, so you play the fourth chord, first chord, second chord, fourth chord, start over, fourth chord, first chord, second chord, fourth chord, going back into the regular verse cycle, first chord, second chord, third chord, fourth chord, and then you just repeat that. You play the verses again, go through the chorus again, and then that'll eventually take you to the outro, which is the exact same thing as the intro. The whole, you know, that thing, which I showed you how to play in part 1. Well, yeah, that's it. You just put those two things together, and you should have the song down. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, I'm open. Alright, thanks for viewing.